Not exactly kids, I'ma pass it to my nigga, yeah. Not exactly kids, but I'm still clowning though. This is our time, shawty, you already know. Open your ears, homie, as I let it flow.
Oh, Mitch, you cartoon watching son of a bitch.
But did you hear them bars though, bruh?
Yeah, I did. Go ahead, spit a little something else for him, boy.
Yo, bars. Any rapper out there want the sauce, let me know. I serve you up one-on-one like the TV show. No Kyla Pratt.
She bald.
Fuck a flat app.
Ooh, Flex Washington.
That's all I got right now, bro.
But welcome to the Not Exactly Kids podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jones.
I'm Elha Jotlin.
And today we have a very serious topic, but I'm going to pause for a moment. Everybody that heard that nice little intro with the bars we spitting, we want to just take time to give a shout out to my man, Jameer Jackson. He's the one that produced that beat. We did buy it. It is ours, but he produced it. One of the best producers out there that I know. He's been doing this shit since middle school.
Yeah, he's been doing this shit for a while now, bro, and that's just fire.
And he's very versatile, too. He does club music, rap beats, R&B beats. I don't know if he does...
Versatility, baby.
Yeah, all around the board. I think he actually went to school for it. And if you want to know more about him, you can actually follow him on Instagram at Jameer Jackson. But today is the day we need to have something very serious we need to talk about. I know everybody's been on Facebook and they've been seeing all this stuff about Space Jam 2. Fuck you, LeBron. Thank you for ruining my childhood. Now, two things, Lola Bunny, Pepe Le Pew. For all those that don't know, those were two very important cartoon characters for me growing up.
They have been in the game since like the fucking... Actually, maybe like the 50s, 40s? Maybe not Lola Bunny.
Yeah, nah, that's Boomerang. That's older generation. But, you know, yes, but Pepe Le Pew, for those who don't know, was a skunk.
A dirty, filthy, stinking skunk. But the motherfucker was a little bit of a swap. So he thought he was, at least in my opinion.
But did you like watch those older cartoons like Looney Tunes when you were younger?
Oh, hell yeah. I was choosing Looney Tunes before Mickey Mouse. I didn't even like Mickey Mouse back then. It was strictly Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I didn't know who Mickey Mouse was because remember, you didn't have... If you had cable, that's the only way you knew who Mickey Mouse was because he was on Disney.
And I had basic cable with the black wire. You got to hook it up to the back of the TV.
With the box at the end. With the fat ass on the back of the TV.
Go from 1 to 11, and then you get 38.49. That's it.
Or did you have the TV? Because like I know at my dad's house we had the TV where like you turned it on and then it had to go through all the channels first before you could start watching the TV.
You're just watching the little black stuff and it runs through the number.
Yeah, run through the number and then goes all the way back.
Yeah,
and then you had to watch it. Yep. That's what I had at first, and then we got cable. Then I discovered Mickey Mouse and all that dumb shit. But yeah, Looney Tunes was the shit for us growing up. It wasn't really Looney Tunes was the shit at first. For me, it was Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Yeah, I used to watch Teletubbies.
Teletubbies for me was always a bit weird.
I mean, when you were like young, 5, you know, that's Teletubbies for me.
Yeah, but I didn't really know what the fuck. What were they? Like they're not humans.
Nigga, I don't know. All I know, the baby was the son, and that was it.
The weird feeling. Although the vacuum cleaner was the dopest vacuum cleaner I've ever seen in my life. That motherfucking made shit, bro.
So honestly, it's been a long time. It was that Blues Clues. I love
Zaboomafoo.
Yep.
Fire, bro.
Reading Rainbow.
Between the Lions.
Yep.
That's how I learned to read, by the way. They had everything on lock.
Nah, Bearstein Bears is how I learned to read.
Really?
The Bearstein Bear books, what taught me how to read.
I didn't get that one. I did the Reading Rainbow and I did In Between the Lions.
Nah, I don't do all that. Trying to think, what else did I watch? I don't know. I'm just
Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales
Yeah. What was the two with the two necks?
Oh, I think it's Zack and Wheezy.
Zack and Wheezy,
right? Zack and Wheezy.
Oh, that big ass bitch ass dragon. Oh, I couldn't stand that sensitive son of a bitch always crying. You too big to be crying like that. You know, don't you hate when big people cry?
It's just sad and depressing.
It's not sad and depressing. It's just like you too tall to be up here tearing like that, man. I get it. Show your sensitive side, but you too big to be crying. That's like if you go down and you see Terry Crews crying. It's weird. You too big to be shedding tears like this, bro.
That's what makes it sad and depressing. I'm like, bro, why are you crying? What got you blue?
Clues.
What got you blue?
But yeah, and then as I got older, still was Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I wasn't really a big Disney Channel fan. Like Disney Channel didn't really have shit for me.
Because only like we said before, only like the richer people got Disney Channel.
So let me ask you another question. What did you think about that new Tom and Jerry?
Actually, I did not hate it.
Really?
I did not hate it. Because I knew going into it what it was going to be. It's just like it's a reunion in a way. It's like, hey man, we've been doing this junk for years, since like the 50s. It's been a long time. We've been off the air for a long time. Let's just come back together one last time and like tear shit up. So I was like, it was kind of heartwarming. No. Not heartwarming, but it was like I did not hate it. I did.
It was corny.
What did you expect?
Tom and Jerry didn't ruin the movie. Everyone else did. The chick, what's her name? You know her.
Oh, Chloe Grace Moretz?
Ruined it for me.
How did she ruin it for you?
Because I don't like her as an actress.
What?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah, but Tom and Jerry, that was it for me. I was hoping to get like an old fashioned Tom and Jerry in a house, you know, the combat, but a hotel, come on, that's too much space, too much, like, it's, no. And they need to be in the house like they was, you know. I was happy to see the dog Butch. I was happy to see him. Oh, but then it was just like, yeah, but then it was just like, so he's the pet of the rich dude and the fiance.
Well, that's how you bring them together, because remember, like the alley cast that Tom used to roll with, like they're still in the alley, but you know they're now.
And then it was in New York, and then it was just like, oh, but they never went to New York. There was always suburban cat and mouse.
Okay, we really don't know where Tom and Jerry was based, because you never really see it. You get the inside house, but it's always like hip level because Jerry's too damn small, and then you get the backyard, and then you get in the older show the mammy, which is racist by the way, but
nigga. They had a milkman. That's the suburbs. What milkman do you see in the city? There was never a milkman in the city.
But you got different kind of suburbs, though, because you have, like, suburbs of, like, Queens and everything. So you really don't know.
Nigga, where was there a milkman in Queens?
Probably in the 40s and 50s. There's no milkmans now. Nowhere where you go. So, again.
Listen, if y'all knew, if there were milkmen back in the 40s, please put a comment. Let us know. Please. But, yes, this is what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how this generation ruins childhood.
What the freak is up with the cartoons? Like, it just seems like it died over time. Like anything past 2000 and maybe like 8, cartoons started to take like that turn for the worst.
Yeah, no, seriously, because what we did was we tried to explore some of the newer generation cartoons even further. So hard. What was the one you told me to watch with the bears? What was the name of that?
It's called We Bare Bears.
Horrible. Worst cartoon I ever seen in my life. I watched it and I wanted to pull my eyes out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? We got a snow bear, a black bear, and brown bear. Nigga, call it what you are. You a polar bear. I can't say polar. What's wrong with polar? You are a polar bear. And then why the fuck are these niggas stacked on top of each other when they walk? Bro. Why the fuck are they doing that? Then what's weird is they're all moving. So it's like nobody's gonna fall. Then I'm sitting here watching the episode and it's only 15 minutes long.
Bro, honestly, when I first came across it, I was a bit excited. Well, because it's weird at first. I'm like, I like weird shit. Weird shit works good.
Yeah, it's usually funny to us.
And then like the bear who was like on the first episode, he was like walking on the train tracks. That's Chowder. That's the voice actor for Chowder. So I was like, oh shit, yo, you got Chowder in this thing? Damn, this shit about to be funny. It went nowhere. Once they got stacked on each other, and for some odd reason, the white one is always Flintstoning that shit because he be yappa dabba doing down the goddamn block and everybody on his back. So,
but I'm saying the episode I watched was the first one, and they were playing basketball, and they scored one shot, and that was supposed to be the highlight shot, and I was just like, okay, this has been done before, so I mean, this isn't gonna be funny to me. But then the fact of the matter is, I'm watching the episode, then it's over. It's too short. It's only 15 minutes. Then, so I decided, I was like, okay, well, let me just, I gave this one a chance. Let me go check something else out. So then I looked at the Creek Show. What's the name of that one?
The Creek Show.
Yeah, there's a Creek Show. It's called
I don't even know what the freak that thing is called.
I don't know either. Hold on, let me pull it up. Craig of the Creek. That's what the fuck this shit is called. It's called Craig of the fucking Creek. So let me sit here and tell you people what Craig of the fucking Creek is about. Craig of the Creek, from the episode I watch, is a little black kid in this big ass house who hangs out at a creek. Now, let's just act like this is realistic here. The nigga has a basement with a huge ass TV and a dad on the treadmill. You mean to tell me that this black kid is in this big ass house and he wants to walk to a creek? Nigga, ain't nobody going to no creek. What kids still go to the creek? Even if I was in that big ass house, my black ass wasn't going to no creek. Why the fuck would I go to a creek? What's at a creek that I don't got in the house?
Well, I never seen it, but are there like animals and stuff that he talks to?
I didn't see not a damn animal in the whole fucking thing.
So the motherfucker just hangs out at the creek.
Some dude, you know, they always have to have the dumb dude, and then the strong I guess this girl was like the bully or something. I didn't watch it for too long. I just seen the big ass house, him leave the house to go draw a schematic of. First off, the little nigga was smart. That's what really threw me off. So you mean this smart nigga is going to a creek, exploring a creek? Get the fuck out of here. Let's act like this is realistic. If his house was smaller, I get it. You know, you don't want to make the black kids seem poor. But okay, let's be realistic here. If I'm rich, why the fuck am I going outside? Now, if I do live in a smaller house, then yes, it's more reason for me to go outside because it's not enough room in the house for me to play. But this big ass house, I'm looking at the house from the outside. He got a garage. Why the fuck you going to a creek and I got a garage?
Because he ain't got no brothers or sisters.
He
bro.
does.
He do.
He has a brother. But I guess his brother's a teenager and his brother was trying to get some pussy.
Well, of course he gonna go outside and play. He ain't got nobody his age to play with.
Nigga, invite your friends over to your big ass house. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, then there were other cartoons, and then it was like, what's the universe shit called?
Steven Universe. Oh my god, I couldn't even freaking wrap my head around it. So the motherfucker got superpowers from a magical jewel enlarged into his belly button, and and he just shoots streams out like.
They gave up. The thought process of cartoons gave up. I just think nowadays they're sitting in a room looking at each other and just like, okay, I have a stone here. What are you going to do with the stone? Oh, man, he's going to throw this stone and that's going to become an asteroid. All right, that asteroid now is going to crash into Earth. Now what's going to happen? Oh, now we got dinosaurs. Oh, what are we going to do with the dinosaurs? Oh, now dinosaurs are talking and walking.
I just feel like they put too much thought in trying to make it weird that they're losing sight of what really makes cartoons fucking fun to watch.
At this point, they're just pulling out of a hat. They're just pulling cartoons out of a hat. They're pulling a name, they're pulling the topic, and then they're putting the ending, and that's it. Boom, 15 minutes right there. 5 seconds, 15 minutes. Boom, we just made a cartoon.
And that's another thing. Like 15 minutes for like an episode, it just seems like the time is like really diminished. Because before cartoons, just be like 30, minutes.
Yeah, you had like 3 commercials through each cartoon. Nowadays, I think you don't even get a commercial. Now you just watch the whole cartoon. It's like, okay, time to pee. Remember when you had to watch the cartoon and had to hold your pee to the commercial?
Yeah.
You be sitting there fidgeting around too. And you're like, shit, I might piss myself. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes a little tinkle came out. But, I wasn't gonna move. I was gonna wait to the commercial. Now I can hold my piss because of that. Thank you, old cartoons.
So that taught you some life skills when you was in school.
Yes, it did.
You can hold your urine.
Yes, it did.
Congratulations.
Yes, proud of myself. Never had to go to the bathroom during class. Then, what they're doing, and I bet you didn't know this, they remade Bakugan.
What?
Mm-hmm.
For real? Yep. Bro.
But it's not the same characters. This dude is totally different. This dude looks weird. He looks childish. Wait, no, it's more.
No, I don't want to hear no more.
Have you seen Total Drama Rama?
They fucking up Total Drama Island?
They done turned them into little kids.
Okay, that is the dumbest shit ever. Because Total Drama Island was a fucking gold mine. It's a reality cartoon TV show. It's you can't fuck that up. It's simple to follow.
They can. They redid Ben 10 too.
Well, Ben 10 already had like 12 different generations coming after that shit.
But they went back to when he was a kid.
So they did Ben 10, the original, and then they did Ben 10 when he was like a teenager, and Gwen is like almost in college, and then 3 more, and then they went back to the original Ben 10.
The original Ben 10.
So it's another fucking reboot.
Yep. Yep. It's a reboot. What about Uncle Grandpa? Have you checked that one out?
Honestly, that just sounds stupid.
My nigga, the grandpa he hangs out with a pizza, a dinosaur, it has a real life tiger. What the fuck is that? I'm telling you, they just picking shit out of hat at this point. We got grandpa, tiger, dinosaur,
the dude sounds
pizza.
Like he needs help, like a homeless dude who needs like medical help. If he hanging out with a pizza box, that's some New York shit.
I think he's on crack.
It might be, bro, because
he's either on crack or he on something. Because ain't no way in hell I think he's hallucinating all this.
Speaking of crack, this is a weird segue on the topic of crack. Remember Ren and Stimpy?
Good cartoon,
but they were crackheads though.
They were,
bro. Did you not see their eyes? Some shit is bloodshot red the entire time, and they're like all like ADHD, whatever, like that, bro. They're like on crack or some kind of like speed. Like that's kind of what the basis of that show was.
Oh Jesus Christ! But yeah, man, it's all these remakes. Cause then, to me, honestly, and I know a lot of people say this is funny. The new Teen Titans.
I'm sorry. I fucks with the new Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go is my shit.
No.
I vouch for that goddamn show, bro. That is one of the funniest shits I've seen in a minute.
Teen Titans was never supposed to be funny.
That's what makes it great, bro. Because Teen Titans Go is exactly what the fuck it was meant to be, bro. It's not supposed to be some adaptation of the original one. It's supposed to be its own thing, bro, and it holds up. That shit is fucking hilarious. See,
this is my problem. It can't be its own thing if there's already one out, because then when you see it, it's like, oh man, we finally gonna get that to pick up where we left off. What happened to Tara? What's going on with her and Beast Boy? What's gonna happen with Raven? Is she ever gonna kill her dad? What's going on with Robin and Starfire? Are they ever gonna hook up and have kids? What is going on with all of this?
You get that shit in Teen Titans Go.
No, you don't.
You get Robin still in love with freaking Starfire. All right. Raven's talking more, so she's voicing her goddamn opinion instead of being dark and moody all the goddamn time.
But we loved dark and moody Raven. Dark and moody Raven had let me understand Gothic people. I was able to have conversations with Gothic people because I understood them through Teen Titans.
Fuck that shit.
Listen to me.
Sorry.
No, wait.
There is nothing in your life that should be that goddamn dark to the point where you just don't really speak anymore, bro.
But there are
some silence,
there are some people like that, and it let me know that, hey, listen, there might be something going on with you, but I just want you to know I'm here for you. I understand. And allowed me to get to know a lot of Gothic people, and they're no different from you and I.
So you got all that from Raven?
Yes.
You know she be killing motherfuckers, right? She don't talk, and then she blasts people to death. That's a psycho killer.
So?
This motherfucker.
What's wrong with that?
You crazy. That's what's wrong with that.
She ride or die. That's what that mean. That means she just ride or die. I ain't got to shoot it. I ain't got to do it. We do a drive-by. Raven, go ahead. Get that nigga. Send him to another dimension. Azarath Mithrion Zinthos, his ass.
You fucked that spell. He's fucked.
How you say it then, motherfucker?
I don't even know. I'm not even going to try to attempt.
Azarath Metrion Zinthos. Motherfucker. I know the shit.
Nigga, you said Mentos.
I wanted a mint.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
But no, seriously, they ruin shit like that. And then the reboot of Powerpuff Girls. Have you seen that?
No, I couldn't bear I just couldn't bear to watch it.
I mean, that was not a total change. It's just like the animation, Mojo Jojo look different.
It's because they're lacking creativity nowadays, bro. It's like they're not really thinking shit through. You wanna know what I love about the older TV shows? Especially speaking As Told by Ginger. Remember that show?
With lessons involved.
Yeah, that shit, it went through straight to the heart.
What was the dude's name?
Lessons,
what was the black dude name?
Bro, I don't even know.
This motherfucker. But remember him? He taught us all something. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all upon me. But he taught us that. Because when he got them braces, he was that. With them braces off, he was that nigga. He was pulling bitches left and right. Ginger was feeling the nigga now. Oh, you ain't want me when I had the fucked up teeth. Now that my teeth straight, now you won't want me.
But even greater
that's
than
right.
That,
no,
bro.
I got my baddie right here, even though they heads was big as shit.
Well, that's just the style that they went with. Which is
I'm
not
just
that bad.
that was they had some big ass heads.
True, but I mean, I just think with that as told by Ginger, it taught me some really good like life lessons, especially about like surviving middle school and everything. Cause like their fucking problems is like real life shit that you go through in middle school, bro.
Just like we had Zoe 101, Ned's Declassified.
Okay, Ned's Declassified was dope, but half that shit that he has done, he should have been expelled like a long time ago, bro.
That's privilege. That's all that is. Because you see, when Cookie started doing some fucked up
They
shit.
got to grab the black kid quick. I said, nah, motherfucker, get back here.
But yeah, cartoons made sense. There was a lot of cartoons we could sit and watch and actually learn stuff from. Like, even though everybody's hating on Pepe Le Pew, like I said, he helped me. He helped me with my insecurities growing up. You know, it helped me because it showed you that you can be confident with your insecurities. Even though he was a skunk and he was probably stinking up the whole world, that nigga knew.
That nigga was a creep.
He knew.
I knew that shit from
I'm that nigga.
rip, bro. I saw that dude. I'm like, nigga, you creepy. Like, you a creepy.
But like I said, cartoons had a different meaning for each person. Because I wasn't a big fan of SpongeBob. I thought that shit was weird.
Really?
SpongeBob was weird.
SpongeBob was dope.
SpongeBob was funny, but weird. When they did the mom and dad shit, that's when I was like, yeah, this is a sketchy one.
I thought that shit was funny as hell, bro.
No, but even now with the new SpongeBob's, it's gotten worse.
I actually haven't seen the new SpongeBob yet.
They got a new movie coming out.
I heard about the new movie.
But apparently they lost Gary. We already been there. He already lost Gary in the cartoon. He lost Gary because that was a whole big thing on Nickelodeon. Where's Gary?
That was like a 2-part episode. Actually.
That's what I'm saying. So now you just gonna remake a movie or something of an episode they already did? Come on now. Y'all just bored. Y'all ain't got shit to do with y'all lives. If y'all want content, come holla at me. I'll help y'all. I'll come up with some good content.
Oh, really? Well, give me something right now.
See, I'm glad you asked, my friend. But see, I don't really want to throw it out there because then somebody may
Nah, bro.
steal
You
my
out
idea.
there talking big game and shit like that? Let me hear one idea.
All right, boom. I'll throw you up some old shit I came up with when I was like in the first grade, right? So, boom, right? We got this group of kids.
All right.
And they drink some juice.
All right.
The juice gives them superpowers.
Okay.
So now we got a team of teenage superheroes off of juice. But see, the thing about it is,
What?
listen, man, I can't give too much because then people go steal it. That's
I'm
it.
tell you what I heard. I heard a group of kids drank some Kool-Aid and
Juice, not Kool-Aid.
Nigga,
They bought a carton
Kool-Aid.
of juice, poured it in a cup, and they got superpowers. But what happens
Nigga
is,
got Kool-Aid.
no, but
Shut
see, I'll give you the first kid superpower. He could walk through walls.
Big whoops.
But he falls through the floor. That's how he discovered he could walk through walls. But see, later on, he discovers he can shoot beams out his hand. So now he can walk through walls and shoot beams out his hand. Boom!
That shit
Boom!
will never make it there. That is the dumbest cartoon pitch I have ever heard in my damn life.
But I bet you it'd become a series because that's all that's on TV is dumb shit.
Yeah,
That's
it
why.
might make it a series
That's
now.
why I
It might make it now.
That's
You're
why I
right.
threw
You're right.
that one out there because
You're
it's
right.
the dumbest one. I have other ones, but those, I can't reveal those because those is bangers. I'll tell you when we get off of here because I got some bangers in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling
I can't
you.
wait to hear them shits because I'm gonna laugh at his.
I got
face.
one that includes me, you, your brother, and we need one other person.
Let me hear that one.
Nah, I'm not. I'll tell you that one off there. I'm not telling you that on
You
here.
don't want nobody to steal your ideas.
You're damn right.
Smart. Should patent pen.
Just like people's out here stealing my jokes. Yeah, that's right. I said it. People out here stealing my jokes. We're not talking about that. Back to the cartoons. But yes, ruined them. They ruined them. All these remakes and all these reboots. There's not really just like a. I wouldn't say all of them are bad because there were some new generation ones that I kind of fucked with. Like you liked Adventure Time.
No, not Adventure Time. That shit was weird. The Amazing World of Gumball. That shit.
Funny
fire.
as hell. Funny as hell.
They are shot the fuck out. And then they come across some really complex shit. It was like this one episode, they were kind of like doing this whole like extra dimensional kind of like dive. And that shit got super scientific for a bit. I'm like, yo, this is like fucking with my brain right now. but I'm learning like so much. It's like that's just a fucking funny ass freaking show.
Yeah, that show was hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. I love that show. Fucking fish and a cat hanging out.
Yeah,
more fucking.
It's funny how
enemies
how
and
they
shit.
got Darwin, because Darwin was just like a fish in the water, and then the nigga just grew legs, and then he just adopted. That's a true story. He was a fish in the water, and then Gumball picked him up, and he had him in a tank, and then he woke up one morning. And then Darwin grew legs. And then they just adopted him.
Then the episode where he dating the balloon and shit.
I think she was a cloud, bro.
Nah, it was the balloon was a girl too.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Wasabi, the fucking cloud and shit. Yeah, I know their names, bro.
Oh man, then the fucking what the fuck was the teacher? A fucking chimpanzee and shit. Fucking evil ass teacher, yo. But yeah, like that was fun. Then you had Chowder. Oh, Chowder was my shit. Water was my shit, nigga. If y'all don't know what Chowder is, y'all better go on Cartoon Network and watch that fucking
go
Chowder.
on Hulu. That shit's up there right
now. Go watch you some
Have
motherfucking Chowder.
Laugh.
God damn it. Enjoy yourself. But you know what I had to do after I watched that shit? You know what I had to turn on? A good old classic. Ed, and fucking Eddie.
That's just vintage now, bro. That shit should be locked in the vault and like preserved for future generations.
I'll tell you this. That little bitch Sarah, there's something wrong with that little bitch.
She need fucking anger management, bro.
Anger management ain't
she
the
turned
word
up
for it.
too quick.
She was on steroids, nigga. She used to fuck Ed up. I used to be sitting there like, yo, why she choking him like that? Then remember that episode where, with Double D and they was in the room and they was breaking the rules and and Ed dropped the ants. And he started bugging out. And he started choking that nigga out with his legs. He was like, pick him up, pick him up. Pick him up. Started choking the fuck out that little nigga. That's a good friendship right there. If you can't choke your friends, who else can you choke?
I just like it because like the whole fucking story plot is 3 friends all named Ed in some way or fucking
spelled
shape.
differently.
Spelled completely different. Just trying to get 50 cents to buy some jawbreakers at the local bodega. That's it.
Yeah.
And that shit is just, it spawns so many different fun adventures. All in a cul-de-sac.
And it taught us how to hustle.
That shit damn sure did,
It taught you how to hustle other dumb motherfuckers out their money. I used to rack up on some change because of that episode. Mm-hmm.
Did you sell the lemonade?
I ain't sell no fucking lemonade. What the fuck I look like?
Anybody gonna buy no lemonade for no black guy in the hood? I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit spiked.
Right?
Like, I don't trust you, bruh. I don't trust you.
Nigga, I don't need. There's some kids you looking at them like, nigga, it don't even look like you know how to make lemonade.
Yeah.
What you put in this? I use limes. See?
You fucking up. That ain't a lemon.
Like, why they so tart? It's lemonade with limes. That's called limeade, little stupid nigga. Go back to class. Stop skipping school, dumbass.
I don't trust them. Unless you're like a Girl Scout cookie. Actually, that was a pretty damn good hustle, though. Them Girl Scout cookies.
But see, here's my thing, though. That was kind of sexist in a way. Because how the hell, you bought Girl Scout cookies, right? Mm-hmm. Did you buy them from the Boy Scouts?
Boy Scouts don't sell cookies.
Yes, they do.
I have never seen a Boy Scout sell some cookies. I seen Boy Scouts go camping in the woods. I never seen a motherfucker sell
that's a stereotype because they do sell cookies, too. I learned that.
I have not seen it.
One of our co-workers at Wawa was a Boy Scout.
See, look, here's how I know. If the motherfucker came up to me with some Thin Mint cookies, I'll buy the whole goddamn box. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. But some Thin Mint cookies, give me.
You like the Mints?
Those are the best ones. Those are the best Girl Scout cookies. The Thin Mints. Give me the Thin Mints.
Yeah, and even the cartoons about being in Boy Scouts and all that shit. Because, you know, well, what was the Camp Laszlo? Remember that one?
That shit was awesome fire, bro. Camp Laszlo.
But then even the theme songs was like this shit. Because I know you remember some of them even nowadays.
Some of the theme songs?
Yeah, man. Like, you can't sit here and act like you don't remember because you do. And we do not own the rights to some of these songs. Go ahead and sing some, man. I know you remember some.
Damn. Oh, fuck. Let me think. You put me on the spot, bro. I got nervous. Shit. Stage fright.
I got you. I got one for you.
Give me one.
Pokemon. Remember that one? I want to be the very best that no one ever was.
Doom, doom, doom.
To catch them is my real quest. To train them is my cause.
Doom, doom, doom.
I will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
Doom, 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 doom.
Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon!
Yeah, bro.
See what I'm saying? Like the songs was catchy. Like remember that oh man, the giant robot one
The giant robot.
with the dude where it was like chicks dig giant robots. We dig giant robots. Dan 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 dan. Fight.
Legit.
You remember that one?
I remember that shit.
What it do? It was the two dudes and they found like this giant robot and hooked their car up to it.
I remember that one, bro.
That was my shit, man.
I probably heard that shit when I was sleeping, but I do not remember seeing that shit.
Yeah, bro. But Ugly Martians. That was another one. Shit, it's a lot, bro. These
Fucking
are
Danny Phantom when he had
Oh,
Coolio
man,
rap that
Danny
shit. No, it was DJ Rec who
yeah,
rapped that
DJ
shit.
Rec.
DJ Rec who rapped that shit, bro.
DJ Rick, big headed ass. Yeah, man, it was a lot, man.
Them shows had all the dopest shit, man.
Then you remember Saturday mornings, WB11.
This is before WB11 became the CW.
The
by the
CW.
Way. If y'all from my generation, you know
WB11. 8 o'clock in the morning, I used to have to fight my brother for the TV because if he got the TV, I wouldn't be able to watch my 8 o'clock cartoons, and I had to watch it from 8 to 12 o'clock because at 12 o'clock, sometimes 11:30, that's when, back in the day, Soul Train used to still come on. Because I remember that. After that, I used to be like, what the fuck is with the train shit? I don't want to watch this. Turn this shit off. With people just diddy bopping and shit.
They be boogieing though.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, no.
WB, that shit was fire.
But
One of my favorite shit from that was a pup named Scooby Doo. I had my Captain Crunchberries, bro. A pup named Scooby Doo came on. I was like, I'm not leaving.
You was a Captain Crunchberry kid?
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna
Also
lie.
Lucky Charms too, but this is when Lucky Charms actually put some damn charms in the motherfucking cereal. Nowadays, you don't even get the marshmallows.
Nah, I was a Pops ass nigga.
What was he eating? Golden Smacks? Yeah, Golden Smacks.
Yeah, I had Pops too.
That nigga eating Golden Smacks.
Yeah, nah, I had Pops too, bro. Pops. It used to be Pops, Fruity Pebbles, Lucky Charms, but I used to be that kid that used to sit there and pull the marshmallows out. But I always had to make sure the marshmallow to cereal ratio was good because I couldn't watch. Oh, what was that cartoon that came on at 8:30? Static Shock. Static Shock.
Static. I'm still watching that shit right now, bro.
I turned that shit back on just so everybody know it's on HBO Max. Tune in, bro.
Tune in, watch that shit. That and Batman Beyond. That shit up there too. And they also do a cross episode when you meet Static Shock in Batman Beyond.
But you know what's crazy though? I was talking to Brenda the other day. Do you know what she used to watch as a kid on purpose?
What?
She's turned to PBS. That's right. I'm going to call you out on this. You may hear this. I may be in trouble. I don't give a damn. She used to watch PBS for fun.
Like PBS Sprout? Like
No, not Sprout. Sprout's for the little kids. Just the PBS channel for the cartoons.
What the fuck was on the PBS channel? The only thing I remember from PBS was like Dragon Tales and everything. But you was a kid back then, so
But
it was cool.
I'm saying, like, when she got into like her 10, that around that age, PBS was her shit. Cyber Chase, because remember when I told her this.
All right.
Remember Cyber Chase? Because listen, now I don't know about you, but Cyber Chase used to play at all the laundromats. That's the only reason I knew what the fuck Cyber Chase was. Because every time I went to a laundromat, that'd be the only cartoon. It'd be the Judge shows, and then I'd have to watch Cyber Chase because it's the only cartoon I could watch.
That's how I learned math. Because all they did on Cyber Chase, bruh, math.
And that's why I didn't watch it. I am not watching this to get an education. I just got out of school, motherfuckers. I just had to sit through this in class. You think I want to come home and deal with this shit
Man,
too?
I'll be sitting
No.
right there. I'll be like, oh, we did this shit in class.
Yeah, see, that was
Now
you.
I know how to do my
No,
homework.
I'm turning my brain off. I want to watch this. I don't want to think. I just want to enjoy and laugh. I'm turning it off. My brain's off. After 3 o'clock, once 3 o'clock hit, my brain was off. When I was younger, I would have my zebra cake or my grandma's cookies, some apple juice, and I'm watching my cartoons. If my homework was done. Used to say it was, but it never was because I wanted to watch my cartoons. And then I would go from 3 till 5 o'clock. Because at 5 o'clock, do you know what came on the Cartoon Network at 5 o'clock?
No, there's so many shit.
Toonami. 5 o'clock.
With Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha and shit.
Nah, not even just Dragon Ball Z. You had Code Lyoko on there. You had Totally Spies.
Oh, that's a throwback too.
Can't remember. Then it was Dragon Ball Z, and it was just some other stuff. But it was like you always knew the schedule. Like every day you had a schedule. Like it taught you how to schedule your life around things. Nowadays, there ain't nothing to schedule your life around. You don't even have a schedule. You come home and you just look at the TV like, do I really want to turn this on? Now kids are watching stuff that they ain't got no business watching. Kids are sitting here watching stuff they ain't got no business watching. Stuff like Law and Order.
Our intern is over here is like, yep, I watched that show. Why are you watching that show?
Yeah, you got like little kids watching Law and Order. Why the fuck are you watching Law and Order?
I need to be learning how to solve crimes and fuck up the world. Stop it.
Yeah, go play with some toys. Oh, but wait, they ain't got that.
And we gonna come back with all the reasons why.
So yes, we're back. See that little pause? This is where our ad would go. Please sponsor us. We're in need.
You made us sound so fucking desperate.
Nigga, I want money. Shut up.
I'm just doing this because it's with my friend.
Fuck you. Segna, I appreciate you. The other word, you know what it is. You too. But yes, we're back now. And yes, we will continue talking about this subject. But as I said previously, kids should not be watching Law and Order. Play with a fucking toy. But you want to know why they don't play with fucking toys? These little fuckers ain't got shit to play with. You know what the fuck they got? Remakes of shit that we grew up with.
Every single time I go to Walmart, I just keep seeing all this stuff that I came up with like in the 90s, bro. Like the fucking Toy Story RC car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, my guy. That shit came out like 1995. Like, you got no new creative toys?
Nope.
Because I would like to play with some new creative toys. I'll tell you straight up. I like toys still.
They got slime. That's new. I seen a commercial about slime.
Fucking slime ain't new. Slime is just a booger. It's just a booger.
It come in different colors now. That's what's new about it.
Can the shit climb up the wall?
No, it ain't that cool.
And it ain't good slime. If that shit can climb up the wall, then maybe we got something. Then that's a fun toy.
Yeah, no, they ain't got no. Like I said, they ain't got shit to play with. Yo, remember Sock'em Boppers?
Hell yeah,
Sock'em Boppers was the 7 and 8 year olds boxing match gloves, my nigga. If you ain't shoot the fade with nobody on your street with some Sock'em Boppers on, you was not a kid. This is how
kids settle a beef in the projects. You bring out them Sock'em Boppers, and you, ooh boy, I lost, but
but it taught you it was tapping before you actually learned how to tap. And for all those that don't know what tapping is, it's just that's what we call slap boxing out here. That's what tapping is.
Yeah, but
with the Sock'em Boppers, that was like before. That's how you got to practice. You was like the little 5 or 6 year old, just 7-year-old, you know, fucking up your friend with some Sock'em Boppers off. You had a beef in school about who had the bigger pencil. You put the Sock'em Boppers off. If you was playing kickball and that motherfucker rolled the ball too bouncy and the motherfucker wasn't trying to roll it straight, put the Sock'em Boppers on. If that
is not a reason to put some Sock'em Boppers on. That is called a strategy.
No, nigga, you gonna roll the ball the right way, or I'm gonna sock and bop your ass.
No, I'm gonna fucking bounce that shit. I'm gonna roll that shit straight. I'm gonna fuck you up on that goddamn base.
No, bro. Nigga, I don't like the bouncy ball. No, nigga, I don't want a bouncy roll. No, I could kick, nigga, but if I got the bouncy roll, it was harder to angle that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's science to this motherfucking shit. You feel me? You gotta sit here and you gotta field goal this shit. You know, you gotta boot that bitch. But yeah. If you had a nigga try to talk to your girlfriend or he gave her some apples after you told her you was gonna give her your apples, nigga, don't be giving my girl your apples. She don't need your apples, little nigga. I got the apples.
Not a reason to put on some damn.
That is a reason to sock and bop his ass.
No, it's not. Sock and boppers is supposed to be a fun little way where you can have these giant pillows on your hand because it said more fun than a pillow fight. There you go. That is not free advertisement. Then again, the shit don't exist no more, so I don't give a fuck. But yeah, bro, I used to bring them shits to like sleepovers or whatever like that. You can just go at it.
It wasn't even just sleepovers, nigga. They used to bring them to school. I'm telling you, we used to have them shits in school at recess.
I can't bring them shits to school. Them shits is too much to inflate, bro.
Nah, nigga. You sit. What you do is, but see,
it.
because you had to have a strategy, which was taught by the cartoons. While you in lunch, the first nigga, because you know you had that nigga that just ate his food fast, because that nigga ain't eat all day. That motherfucker just and the food going. So you let that nigga with the strong lungs fill up the sock and boppers, and then once you get outside, niggas got beef. It's time to sock and bop underneath the steps. We sock and bopping, nigga.
You had a violent sock and bopper childhood, bro.
Yeah, I did
that shit just for fun, just to have fun. Speaking of fun, moon shoes.
Moon shoes. Them shits was fun as hell. Remember the skip it?
Oh, you put
the little shit right there, and then you just jump on. Woo! That was for the niggas that couldn't double dutch. That was for the niggas. Yeah, because I could not double dutch. I was scared as hell to jump in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With me in it, I can double
dutch.
I'm
like, got that shit, you know? But you give me that, bro. You give me that skipping, boy. I'm hitting that shit. I'm two-stepping before I'm two-stepping. Yeah, killing that fucking
but the
shit.
thing I really missed the most about the old toys was the action figures, bro. They were collections, bro. They were collectibles. Like, I had literally every single Batman Beyond toy ever made.
Fuck Batman.
What the fuck did you just say on this goddamn podcast?
Fuck Batman.
What the fuck is your beef with Batman right now? Because now you got me heated right now. What is your beef with Batman?
You want to know what my beef with Batman was?
What is your beef with Batman?
Want to know what my beef with Batman was?
I asked, what is it?
Batman didn't do shit.
What the hell you mean he didn't do shit?
Wait, I'm going to explain. The motherfucker lived in Gotham. Owned Gotham. All of Gotham. Actually learned this from other podcasts and other shows I watched. And then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, he ain't do shit. Because the motherfucker, you the richest motherfucker in the world. And you mean to tell me you can't get this city fixed, nigga? Because you want to know why? Because it'll stop his dumb ass from fighting crime. Because you want to know what he could have did? The nigga could have put more money into the asylum to hold these dumb motherfuckers in there. Why is Joker always getting out? Because your broke ass your rich ass isn't putting money into that asylum.
First off, Joker is always getting out because Joker is the greatest villain ever freaking
created.
No.
You want to know why? You want to know why Joker was always getting out? Because the motherfucker will always disguise himself as something. Because there wasn't that many security guards in there.
He's a criminal mastermind.
I'm not done. You want to know why there wasn't so many security guards in there? Because they didn't have the money for it. You want to know why they didn't have the money for it? Because Batman billionaire ass sitting here buying fucking jets. Your rich ass got jets to sit here and go around saving the world, but you can invest in some better fucking smokeless mask for the police station. You got these motherfuckers out here getting filled up with Joker's laughing gas just to
Bro,
get up.
The Waynes reinvented Gotham. They built train stations. They built so much stuff for the city, bro.
Oh, you
cannot
gave us
help crime.
Oh my gosh, you gave us a train. Oh, now you gave something else the villains can blow up.
Yeah, Gotham City's based off of New York City. I want to see you get around New York City without the fucking subway.
Well, first off, I wouldn't be in New York City. But see, you're going past the point I'm trying to make. He could have invested the money he had, because it's not like the trains. Oh, man, trains, thank you so much. No, nigga, put your money where your mouth is. You buying all this shit for you, yet the police are still walking around regular.
That's what make Batman great, bro. Because first off,
that's what make him great?
Listen to me.
Being cheap.
Listen to me. First off, he wasn't even running the company. Somebody else was running the company. He's just the freaking name behind the whole thing. But he knew what the heck he had to do. It's like, okay, I have all this money. Crime is still through the roof. What can I do? I'm going to become a vigilante. I'm going to save the city that I love. So he takes his money, creates some of the dopest gadgets, the dopest suit ever, learns how to become a freaking assassin from Ra's al Ghul, and holds Gotham down.
He holds them down by blowing it up. Thank you, Batman.
That's why I got all the goddamn freaking
Thank you, Batman. You're my hero for blowing up the city you're trying to save. He does more bad than good.
Then who was your damn hero? What collectibles you had?
Was?
Yeah, I want to hear.
Want to know who my hero was? Mm-hmm. Who my superhero was?
Yep.
I didn't have one.
I'm about to slap the shit out you right now.
I really didn't.
Why not? You didn't collect toys?
I had Voltron. I told you I had Voltron. Voltron was my toy. Voltron were real superheroes. Because you want to know why? Voltron was saving outer space. Yeah, they're protecting the universe.
So he took on Buzz Lightyear's job? Ooh. Whoop-de-doo.
Yes, they did. And they were in lions, which is my favorite animal. That's why it was more relatable for me.
Because you want to be a lion when you was a kid?
Yes. Rawr.
How dare you come at me with my Batman and you are defending fucking Voltrons, bro?
Yes, Voltron was the
actually
shit.
had real heroes.
I wasn't, nigga, I wasn't believing in the white man.
The hell they got to do with the white man?
Once again, the motherfucker had all this money and wasn't giving back. You want to know who else was my favorite superhero? And I'm not even going to stunt you. And you know this because I put everybody on. R.I.P. Chadwick. Black Panther. My favorite superhero. Want to know what Black Panther did with all his resources and money, motherfucker? What did he do? He gave back. He took his money and resources, started charitable donations, organizations. He also came back to America to help his people. Help them. What did Batman do? Nothing.
He helped Gotham. The motherfuckers from Gotham. If you got a beef with Batman because he did that shit, that means you got a beef with Spider-Man. If you got a beef with Spider-Man, we got some serious beef right now.
Nigga! Fuck him too!
Oh my god, this nigga.
Fuck a Spider-Man!
This motherfucker tripping, bro.
You know what? Put it this way. Fuck all the superheroes from New York. Fuck a Iron Man. Fuck a, was Captain America from New York?
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
Fuck him too! Who else is from New York? Daredevil? Woo! Now, come on now, bro. Come on now.
What?
Come on now. Daredevil. Come on now. Let's talk about this for a second. Daredevil was really that nigga. You put him in some grass. That's it. You put him in open fields. He lost. He lost.
That's not funny.
If I put Daredevil in the open field, I got his ass. New York was his best friend. Was his superpower? Was New York?
Well, if you come after him, bro, for a blind guy to whip somebody who can see, that says a lot about the person who can see. How you get your ass whipped by a blind guy? If you want to play that goddamn thing. So, who's the dopest one there? My money's on Daredevil.
Because there's noise everywhere in New York. Like I said, you put him in an open field, I got his ass. Put him against a sniper, who you think gonna win that?
So you didn't collect no action figures or anything?
I said I didn't collect action figures. I literally had Voltron. I just collected like toys. Like I wasn't really like a big action figure kind of guy. Like if I did say I liked Voltron, then Transformers, like I wasn't really like big on action figures.
Okay, so then what toys did you possess?
Honestly, like I had a lot of Transformer toys. My favorite was my Voltron. I'll keep promoting Voltron because Voltron was a shit. If you don't know, now you know. Get him. But trying to think, I did have Toy Story toys. I did have Buzz Lightyear and Woody. That was the shit.
I didn't have the Woody. I had the Buzz Lightyear.
I had the Woody. I was a Woody fan. Woody all day. You heard? Team Woody over here. Fuck a Buzz. But
Woody was trash.
Woody was Andy's favorite. Carry on.
Until Buzz came along.
Actually, he picked Woody over Buzz when he was leaving for college. But carry on.
In the end, but he fucking chose Buzz at the child age.
Yeah, but who was he taking to college though? Who was still upstairs in the attic? But like I said, carry on. We're talking about other things. We're not gonna get into that. Fuck a Buzz. Yeah, fucking name is Buzz. Your name is literally what a bee makes. Fuck you. At least Woody, something good, you know. When you get a Woody, you're happy, ain't you?
We are not about to have that. No. Sorry.
But I'm saying.
Not going to engage that. Not going to engage that.
You don't have to.
We're going to blip that one out.
No, I'm not.
I'm going
to keep that in.
We're going to blip
Fuck
that
you.
one out. There's no.
But yes, those are the type of toys I had. And then what I used to do was I used to take a lot of those toys and I used to sit and make my own like little adventure with it because I used to have like a lot of toys. So I didn't really play with action figures because like I said, to me, I used to watch those superheroes. And you know, like I said, I was a fan of those superheroes. Some of them, just not Batman. Really didn't Not Batman. Batman Beyond, better. Batman Beyond was a better superhero because he was more relatable.
That's who I mentioned in the first place, and then you heard the word Batman, and you didn't
say no because Batman Beyond was different from Batman. Because even in Batman, with the old Bruce Wayne, fuck him because he was still dead.
But I just mentioned the word Batman, and then you just snapped.
Yes, because fuck a Batman. But Batman Beyond, better Batman, more relatable. I enjoyed Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond made me like futuristic Batman. Fucking now, Batman.
Okay, so speaking of Batman Beyond, which is TV show back in the day. How about Yu-Gi-Oh? Because Yu-Gi-Oh was also.
But see, now we're going. We're going into a whole different subject now, boy. Now we're going into my favorite, man. Because like I said, I wasn't really big on all of that stuff, but when it came down to some of that anime, boy, that was the shit. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Actually, I had Pokemon cards before I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards because my mom wouldn't let me play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Why not?
Because she said they were the devil.
What?
Yeah, she didn't want me and my brother playing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards because Yu-Gi-Oh was the devil. Because they had spell and trap cards. I'm so serious. So we used to collect Pokemon cards. I used to have a lot of Pokemon cards. I had a good collection of Pokemon cards. Even though, what's really weird is, I used to collect them. I did not know how to play, like, battle somebody with Pokemon cards.
You don't battle with Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you do.
Just collect.
No, you're supposed to battle with them.
For real?
Yes, they have tournaments and everything.
I thought the whole purpose of the Pokemon cards was just the same way it was in the anime. You gotta catch them all. You gotta collect them all.
No, but just like how they
them all, that's it.
Yeah, but just like how they had battles on the show, you actually battle with them. That's what the energy cards were for. You don't just collect the energy cards to collect the energy cards.
Well, then they did a terrible job in marketing because I did not get how. First, I didn't even play with.
But
Pokemon
it wasn't
cards,
that the battles weren't big
cute
over here like they are in Japan. In Japan, though, they used to have like tournaments and stuff. They did have tournaments out here, but that's not until like the games and stuff started coming out. But the cards were meant for you to battle them, just like Yu-Gi-Oh. Now we talking Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit, nigga. Bro. Yu-Gi-Oh, boy. Let me tell you, bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh fan, please tell me, did you have the armband shit? That shit come around the arm.
I did.
Fly that thing out.
I did. When that shit came out, yeah, they had the little light point. Even though it was bootleg, because you had to adjust it and you had to do math in your head. They was like, okay, I don't want this no more.
Oh my god, bro! I brought that shit to recess. That's how I collect.
Honestly,
cards.
I wasn't allowed to take it out of the house.
Damn, man,
I wasn't.
How was you gonna play? Because you got nobody on your block. Because we discovered that you had a long childhood. Who
who did
you battle against?
Nobody. I just practiced, and then I took the cards with me, and then I battled in school without the shit.
Oh, so you just freelance battle? All
yeah, right. I would practice. But see, I ain't gonna stunt. I used to cheat a little bit because I figured out how to shuffle. I adjusted my deck to where when I shuffle my cards, I had it to where it would fit the strategy I wanted to use. So I would put cards in certain places. So after I shuffled my deck, my cards, my strategy would literally start from once I'm done shuffling. I knew how many times to shuffle. I knew where the placement of the cards was. So after I shuffled, boom, I got a good hand. To the very last card, I knew every card until the very last one. That's how many times I practiced by myself.
I was just an abuser. Like I had like my couple of great cards, like the Dark Magician, and then I had like the magical hats. I was more of a trap spell kind of guy. Like I didn't have like Exodus, like Exodius or anything like that. I had more like tricky, sketchy kind of shit.
But here's how you know if you really got down with Yu-Gi-Oh. When you used to battle somebody, what was the rule if you won?
You got to get them motherfucking cards up.
That's how you know you was a real nigga.
Give me that.
If you wasn't trying to give up them cards, nigga, nah, bro.
That's a street code.
Nah, bro. Sock and bopper.
Mm-hmm.
Sock and boppers.
That's a reason to bring out some sock and boppers, all right?
Bring out the sock and boppers.
You lost in Yu-Gi-Oh, run them cards. Or you about to get socked.
Then remember when they used to have like I know because we had them growing up. Then when you ain't really go to the store, you used to wait till the 4th of July and that vendor used to come with the cart and he used to have the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the all Japanese ones where you knew them shits wasn't real, but it was just because it was Japanese. You was like, I got this shit. Yo, it was bad fake ass niggas with them ancient god cards and shit on that bitch. I used to be like, oh lord, nigga, this shit fake as hell, bro. If it don't got the little holograph shit on the bottom, nigga, this shit faking it a motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. And then the ancient god cards had to be the same color. If you had, what was it? Obelisk the Tormentor, the card had to be blue. If it was a real Egyptian god card, it had to be blue. Had to be the color. It was the red one and the gold one. If it wasn't none of that, that shit was faking in a motherfucker. But then it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Then it was Beyblade.
Beyblade went hard. That shit was
Beyblade.
They changed the game for me.
When you had to put it together and shit. It was teaching you how to
build your Beyblade, because then you can swap them out. Because if he was really good, you used to get the metal blade thing around it, bro.
The weight, and then they had different ones for you had the defensive type Beyblades and you had the offensive type. Man, listen, man, if you was a real nigga, you knew. You knew if you was a real nigga because you used to fiddle with that shit. And if you ain't fiddle with your shit and construct your shit, you wasn't no real nigga. These was guns before niggas started learning how to use guns. Because niggas used to have to sit here and let it rip, but you had to let it rip in a different way. That's how you know. That was like the nigga turning his pistol to the side. That's how you know you was a real nigga, yo. When you used to take your shit, get a running start and let it rip. Yeah, nigga.
You got way into it.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
really
had different ways of doing shit. Like my shit used to be, I used to have to turn to the left and then swing it to the right. Cause you know niggas used to just play outside. You know sometimes you had the little bowl and shit, but you know you wasn't a real nigga if you just let it play in the bowl. You had to chase after your Beyblade.
I had that shit in the bowl.
Nah, nigga, we used to play at Jefferson. At Jefferson Elementary School, we used to play outside on the concrete and just let it rip. Sometimes you had to chase after your shit. Gave you exercise and strategy at the same time.
All right, well, let me ask you something. Why do you think the toys? Why do you think there aren't that many good toys like now? I mean,
because there aren't any good TV shows.
So you think that's the root cause of it?
Yes, because if you think about it growing up, all our toys, everything we just named was a TV show. Look at Power Ranger. There's a reason why Power Ranger sales aren't as big as they used to be, because they keep remaking the same old Power Ranger. It's the same old storyline. When we were growing up, it was Mighty Morphin. Then they had Turbo Squad. They had Jungle Fury.
They had Samurai.
Yeah, like you had all different versions, but now it's just like the Time Force. They're repeating the same ones. So it's like if you don't have any good TV shows that are longer than 15 minutes, then it's just going to be trash. You're not going to have any good ideas for no good toys, because it's like, well, what can we base this off of? Because these kids aren't watching shit.
So that also the reason why, like, the toy stores, like, it's no longer because toy stores is not a thing anymore.
Because who still plays with toys? Like, once you're over the age of, I believe, in my opinion, 6. Nah, not even 6. Once you're over the age of 5 and you can pick up a tablet, you don't really play with toys anymore.
That's true.
Now it's video games. Video games killed television, in my opinion, for kids. Because if you really think about it, kids don't watch TV. They hop straight on the video game. And on the video game, I could download Hulu and Netflix. So I ain't really got to sit here. And then what that does is that kills advertising. So now these advertisers don't have ways to advertise their toys, because it's not like niggas on Facebook and Instagram is checking for toys. We're not checking for that shit. Who the fuck is going on Instagram? What's the new hottest toy at the moment, mommy? No.
Well, we too damn old to play with the toys, so...
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. If somebody came at me with a Beyblade right now, I'll wreck that little nigga shit.
That's nostalgia. Of course you're going to play with it. I'm talking about some new toy, if they ever created like a new toy.
I'm just saying,
like
if it was,
the wall that I mentioned.
But I'm saying, if they came out with some shit like Beyblade, and the little 5-year-old kid was like, "Daddy, you gonna play?" Like if I had a son, he asked me, "Daddy, you wanna play Beyblade with me?" All right, I got you, son. I'ma whoop that little nigga ass in Beyblade.
You a terrible father.
That don't make me a terrible father.
Terrible father.
Then I'm gonna teach him a life lesson. Don't challenge me. Until you are ready to take me out, don't challenge me. And then once you do, I love you forever.
What the fuck?
When he beats me, I'll tell him.
Oh, you're raising a Sith Lord? Like, what the fuck is going on with you, bro?
Yes.
I'm like out here building Sith Lords.
But yeah, no, because like really think about that. If you go on Netflix and you go on Hulu, now you can get them without. Well, Netflix naturally has no ads, but Hulu you can have like Hulu Live TV without ads, so there's no There's no ads. There's nothing to promote these things. There's nothing to promote these new toys. Like, nobody really watches cable anymore. Even in COVID, nobody really watches cable. Like, the only thing people really want now is a Nintendo Switch. Or PlayStation 5 or the new Xbox. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Because everything is like streaming now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the thing.
And like I said, like if you really think about it, go on Disney Plus, that's all princesses and shit. It's not really like nothing that you really want. Like if somebody came out with a Mandalorian toy, that's more adults than anything.
Speaking of Mandalorian toys, the newest toy that I really, really want is the Baby Yoda.
I'm not gonna hold you. I buy a Baby Yoda. I would buy a Baby Yoda.
My friend got that shit. And I'm like, fuck, bro.
I would get me a Baby Yoda,
I would
bro.
take his ass I go to work. I got my Baby Yoda. I'm about to go on a ride. I got my Baby Yoda. Me and Baby Yoda together forever.
I don't know about all that. I just
maybe it's just me, but I like Baby Yoda. I'll get the Baby Yoda.
Lonely motherfucker.
That's okay.
You got your Yoda?
I got my Baby Yoda. That's right.
All right.
I am.
You gonna sleep with that motherfucker too?
He gonna be right by that bedside.
He gonna be right by that bedside. Okay.
Yes, he will.
You hear this, ladies? He's gonna sleep with a Baby Yoda.
I don't give a shit.
All right.
I don't give a shit. I got my Baby Yoda.
Gonna take him on dates too?
That's just weird.
But sleeping with him isn't.
But I bet you though, if she came over for a dinner date and I had the Baby Yoda, that motherfucker would seal the deal. I guarantee you she cannot see Baby Yoda and not compliment that shit.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
God,
but then if y'all laying in the bed and she look over and that little creepy Baby Yoda
First off, Baby Yoda is not going to be in the bedroom when that time shall arise. If it arrives. But
I'm
weird.
saying when that time happens, it's not like you turn. Oh, let me go get the Baby Yoda.
No, it's just more like
if you're in the moment, I'm saying you forget it. Then she waking up. This little nigga got a Baby Yoda on the side of his bed.
I'm talking like I'm just home. She comes over. Baby Yoda's on the couch because I was playing the Xbox or whatever like that.
So he watching you play the game.
He just chilling there.
So why you just put him on the couch?
As you do any other stuffed animal or a fucking pillow.
You're a grown ass man. Why the fuck? I didn't have stuffed animals as a kid, but as a grown ass man, why the fuck do you have a stuffed animal on your couch?
It's a Baby Yoda. It's different.
But okay, I understand if like you had it for nostalgia fact, like if you keep it in the box and you put it up somewhere, because it's gonna be worth a lot of money someday. But keeping it on your couch and playing with it and taking it everywhere you go, a little creepy, my friend.
I don't give a shit.
You might as well just take it on a date with you.
That's weird, but I don't give a shit though. I'll take the Baby Yoda on my rides in the car. Chilling on the couch.
You gonna put it in the car seat? You look like the type of nigga that'll put it in the car seat.
No, the type of people who put
you
that shit
look like a nigga that put it in the car seat.
I'm not that nigga who will put a goddamn Baby Yoda in a goddamn car seat. First off, that's Baby Yoda. That's just jinxing my life.
You in a car
seat?
seat?
My life, bro.
You want your bink bink too? Want your baba? You look like the type of nigga that change a Baby Yoda diaper.
I'm glad you laughing because your shit is not even funny.
Okay, I'm done.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kung Pao chicken strip.
Nigga, this Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for the kids, nigga.
Kung Pao chicken shirt.
My shit say Wu-Tang, nigga. Wu-Tang is for the kids. It shouldn't be for the kids. Don't listen to Wu-Tang. It's not for the kids. But it is. But it's not. I like Wu-Tang, so listen to Wu-Tang. I'm conflicted about this. I don't know. But yes, back to the toys and games. But yes, video games did kill television, which in turn killed toys. So, once again, that is the end of this episode. I hope you learned a lot.
I hope you guys are really into this episode because this is like, honestly, our first episode that we're like, yo, I am super excited about it because it's our childhood.
Honestly, I will say this. The next few episodes, make sure you guys tune in because these will be some of the most interesting episodes you ever did see. Well, here. You'll see it soon. Just wait on it. Yeah.
Well, I'm El Joplin.
And I'm Isaiah Jones.
Tune in for episode 4.
Actually, before we end this, please I need you people to listen to me. We need your help. If you listen to this, and you love this episode, and I posted this on my Snap the other day. If you listen to this and you laugh, share us. If not, block us. Add us on Instagram. Give us a like. We are on YouTube. Follow us. Let's push this. Let us all make this what it could be. The greatest podcast it can be. We need your help.
Like it. Your mama might like it. Who knows?
Because if we make it, you make it. Because best believe we will shout you out. Our supporters, we love you. We appreciate you. And for those that have been following us from day one, we definitely love you. Shout out to Katie. I seen you put us on your Facebook. Shout out to you,
Katie.
But yes, tune in next Monday at 12 o'clock for another episode of Not Exactly Kids. Have a nice one. Well, Yank, that's another episode done. Another one down for the books.
And no fish left on the hook?
Yeah. So I guess that's it. We must be done. Not exactly kids. But we were finished.